Welcome to the third episode of the ABU podcast. I'm Tyler. I'm your host. I'm here with my co-hosts Dewan, Amanda, and Isaiah. So what's up?
Hello.
How's it going?
Alright, so we got a lot of good topics for y'all today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with the first topic, which is actually brought up by my friend Amanda over here. So why don't you introduce this? This whole brownie debate.
Okay, so basically, we had a conversation, like, when was it, yesterday? And would you pick the corner piece the edge piece or the center piece of a brownie? But I said inside of a bin. Like, if somebody came up to you and they have a bin of just...
Bro, you did not say that.
Yes, I did. I said that, like in the building, not on the tray. Obviously, you're going to take the corner piece.
So, like, a box of...
Yeah, like a box of brownies. What brownie are you going to pick?
I'm on the cap.
Alright, so we're going to go around the table and we're going to say. So, we already know Amanda's a center. The one, what you saying? Center or corner?
Bro, corner all day.
Alright.
Still the corner because, right? So regardless of if it's a pan or a box, like, it's still going to have some sort of shape.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I need that structure. I need to, when I take it out, I don't need it crumbling apart. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't want to have to rely on the company to cut it, properly. I don't want to have to rely on them to cut it regardless. All I make is 2 cuts. Boom, I already got the corner out. You gotta cut the hole in the middle, and then you gotta make sure that it wasn't too big of a piece, cause then that messes up for everybody else, right?
Okay.
So, like, look at you being greedy. Me, I'm just taking my little corner piece and I'm cracking it.
Yeah.
So.
No, but if it's, inside a little box, I'm going to pick the center. Like, the center is so good.
What if it falls apart?
Bro, you're messing up the whole thing.
Exactly.
I mean, it's still good, though.
You really don't, though.
Like, here's what it is. Like,
so I'm, like, really passionate about this, and everyone is just disagreeing with
because,
me.
Because, you're saying it out of a box, but I'm saying, like freshly made brownies straight out the oven.
Obviously, you're going to pick the edge because it's just right to do that. But if I had to pick, like, between the two,
even from a box, I'm still
picking
the corner.
I'm going to pick the center.
Because say it's freshly made and you put everything in a box.
Okay.
And you give the box to somebody. You say, take your piece. They take a center piece. And imagine it falls apart because there's no structure.
You know what? You pick it up and eat it. Like, it's not the end of the world.
What?
It's not the end of the world.
So if it falls apart, everything's on the floor, it fell apart, you're going to pick it up and eat it?
Obviously, you're not going to eat it off the floor, Tyler.
You just said eat it.
If it falls apart, I'm thinking about on the table, not on the floor.
Even the table.
Yo, your friend say you weird.
Friend.
Yo, I want everybody that's in here right now, what y'all picking? Corner or center?
Y'all better pick the corner. Because
center.
Corner or center. And be honest, too. Corner or center.
Don't be greedy with it.
I'm not greedy.
Nah,
I just have a preference.
You're just a menace.
Because, like, just imagine, imagine the tray. Got the brownies all there. And then in the center, it's just one piece missing.
What's up?
Yo, someone said center.
Who said?
Thank
center?
you.
Nah, everybody else saying corner, though.
No.
Thank you.
Who said center?
One person said center.
We need to attack them.
Thank you.
We need to attack and convert them.
No, don't attack them. Don't do that.
No, we need to
because
conquer this person.
I'm a
who
center
is it?
person.
No, the one who is it?
I don't know.
No.
Who
Let me
is
see.
it?
Wait, bring the phone right here.
Remember the name?
I need to
we're
see.
gonna come
I need to
back
see.
it later.
Hold on. Okay.
Everyone is saying corner.
Everybody's saying corner for a
You know
reason,
what?
nonetheless.
Oh, my mother says center.
Nah.
Right, mommy?
Yo.
Right?
Nah.
I see it runs in the
Only
family.
because it's your mother.
I see center 11 runs in the family.
My mother said, yeah.
Like, the whole family,
Yeah,
the whole family likes to say,
center.
I don't understand. Like if it falls apart, like it's clipped.
It's
like,
a
you know what I'm
family,
saying?
It's
Like,
okay. I'm okay with that.
They're willing to take that risk.
You know what? There's people. We need people out here, like me, so that you guys don't have to take the center's piece. I'll take it.
You start
guys
from the
pick
corner
corner.
and go to the center.
You start from the corner, you just work your way down to the center. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Oh, he's taking off his hoodie.
It's time to get serious.
It's okay. It's okay.
Now my head started getting too hot because I'm hearing this blasphemy.
Agree to disagree.
Alright, so we got three for corner right here. We got this one over here with center. No, that's fine. That's fine. We gonna move on from this because this is getting ridiculous.
It's getting too tense.
This is getting really.
Wait, they asked honey bun or zebra cakes?
Honey bun or
that
zebra
is so
cakes.
hard.
Damn. Don't start with me. You what would you choose? Honeymoon or zebra
Zebra
cakes? 'Cause I gotta
cakes.
think.
You keep it.
Zebra cakes.
Okay, all right.
I've always been a cake
Bro,
person.
Zebra
I
cake?
I don't know, bro. I mess
I'm-
with both.
Me, I'm gonna say where I mess for both, but I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
say
lie.
honey bun.
Honey
Yeah,
bun is good,
I'm
but
gonna go. I'm gonna go with honey bun.
Nah, I'm
I'ma
gonna go
go
with
honey-
zebra cakes because after a while, the honey bun just tastes too sweet. Like it doesn't taste the same no more.
So is a zebra cake.
I mean, but zebra cake is more. I don't know. I've always liked zebra cake, so
I don't know.
over honey buns. So
What about you, Zay? Honey bun is zebra
I've
cake.
had neither.
what?
You've had.
Get it
You've
together.
never had a honey bun.
Get it together.
Bro, what
You've
was your
never had a
childhood?
zebra cake?
What was your childhood?
What
So
did
what-
you eat
what
as a
did you
kid?
Pop Tarts.
Oh,
Boo, okay, fine.
What was your favorite?
What's your favorite flavor of Pop Tart?
flavor?
Brown sugar cinnamon.
That's a good one. No, have you had the Sunday
That's
one
mad
though?
good.
Sunday one go crazy.
I
The hot
love.
fudge
That's
sundae?
my favorite
Yeah.
one.
That goes crazy too.
And then is the brown sugar one.
Where the brown sugar one is, I feel like that's underrated because when I used to say like, oh, I eat brown sugar Pop Tarts, people say like, yo, that's mad nasty, and I'm like, how?
How is that nasty?
I would be like, thank you.
I'm saying like, how is it nasty?
I would tell them thank you because there's more for me.
Where like,
Not for
like
real.
what you like,
It's
strawberry? That's
always
mad
gonna be-
plain.
Nah,
you know
I
what I'm
don't.
saying?
Strawberry's nasty.
You don't like strawberry?
No.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I don't really eat strawberry like that.
No.
Nah.
Anything, strawberry filled is just not
It's
good.
not it.
I'm gonna just raise my hand right now and
Besides
say
cake.
that I like strawberry.
You like strawberry?
Like strawberry milk, I'm good. Everything else, nah.
No,
Strawberry
strawberry
milk.
milk and like strawberry cake, it's
Yeah.
fine. But Pop Tart,
Like strawberry Pop Tarts, you don't
I
mess
mess
with
with
it.
it.
Yeah, no.
Understandable. All right, boom. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna talk about open relationships. So the main question is like like, do you mess with open relationships, or like or do you not like open relationships?
For yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, for yourself, like in general, do you think it's like a good idea?
Nah, bro.
Stuff
No.
like
That's a no for me.
Absolutely not.
that. Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
not okay.
All right, go ahead and elaborate on that.
Bro, it's one person, you and me, no one else. Like, back up. Or else I'm a
Back it up, back
Back
it up, back it
up.
up,
like,
back it up.
you might get robbed.
Back up, kid.
Like, not her, but the dude she mess with might get robbed.
Understand.
I'm
All right,
too,
man, why
I'm
you
too
say no?
possessive for that.
Too possessive?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
What you think, Zay?
So, I don't know. Like, I don't really mess with open relationships like that because I feel like it takes a certain level of security. And I don't think that, like, no matter what, you could be so secure in yourself, but then the moment it becomes an open relationship, it's like, it's not like you're competing against, like, probably, like, 3 other people that's probably, like, looking at her. I mean, y'all in a relationship, but, like, it's not like you're trying to, you're keeping yourself up to a standard where it's like you're better than, like, 3 other people you're looking at. Now it's just free game for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it goes from like you against the block to like like you against New York. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So like
Like at
It
that
takes a
point, it's just
certain-
statistic.
it takes a certain level of security to be like, okay, this is like the core relationship. Everybody else is just side things, you know. But for me personally, nah, it just can't happen.
No.
Like I don't
Yeah.
see why you would want something outside of us. Like this should have been like if you wasn't satisfied with that, then you should have never
Yeah.
been like, cool, like we could be together. You know, like if you need more than one person, then like I don't know. I guess you shouldn't have been where I met you because shoot, you know what I'm
Nah.
saying? So,
What do
like,
you think, Tyler?
No, I was just thinking, like, if you really think about it, like open relationships, you're basically a side piece. If you think about
Right.
it,
That's how I
you're
feel.
basically a side piece because you're not the only one. Like, say she's giving you a certain amount of attention, and then boom, open relationship. Say or he or she, say they're not giving somebody else like more attention. They're giving more attention to them than they are to you. At that point, you're basically just a side piece. That's why I don't really mess with open relationships because a relationship is one person and another person.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a group chat for me.
Yeah.
It's not a group chat. Like why am I sharing? Yeah, it's supposed to be mine. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I feel like, okay, it really depends because, like, for example, I think that being in an open relationship, some people have different definitions of an open relationship. Like for some people, it's like you could have multiple relationships with other people, or an open relationship could just be like, you know, you guys have a relationship, but anybody else you talk to outside, it's just like you could go on dates, or like it's like a one night stand, but it's not a other relationship, you know. But then, like, an open relationship can cause somebody to think like, yo, like for example, if the guy is receiving like good treatment, and you're like, yo, man, like, you know, I'm really this feels good. Does the next person feel the same way? Get the same level? Because then, like me personally, I would feel the way. Cause like,
Who wouldn't?
because if I'm getting 1080, like 1080p, 60 frames per second,
Okay.
and next man is getting 4K,
I'm gonna be upset.
I'm gonna be upset. You know? So like, nah. So it really depends on like what the definition of an open relationship is. Like, are you guys talking about like you have your core relationship and you have like little like side things that you actually like, meet up with like constantly?
That's
like,
what it is.
Like an actual next relationship.
Yeah, that's what it is. I just think open relationships is just an excuse to not be tied down to a person, so you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like,
What does the comment say?
They said Bad Bunny's in an open relationship.
Oh.
That's all
When you move it.
Bad Bunny.
That's all you.
I don't know how to feel about that. That's his business. That's his business. He wants to be in an open relationship. Congratulations.
All right, so the next thing we want to talk about, I find it personally funny.
Okay.
It's that is why do all the cute people come out of hiding when you're talking to somebody, or like when you're involved with somebody? Why is that the time that all the cute people want to come out of hiding?
Oh,
Go, you got something to say to one?
I've experienced this. Well,
Floor is yours, my boy.
I'm in high school, right? I had a girl. No, yeah. Alright, so wait, never mind. I'm not gonna put it on.
The memories is coming.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
like,
not. Never mind. Alright, right. Now this is a scenario. Like, I've experienced this and I've seen it, right? Like, a dude gets in a relationship, right? Like, you liked this girl before, but she dubbed you. She got a girl, right? She sees you like happy and like other stuff. She's like, yo, I'm sorry, like I have feelings for you, and like, bro, I'm not gonna get. Yo, I would have Chris Breezy hot, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to
openly say that.
Nah, I'm capping.
Okay.
I wouldn't though.
We don't promote brutality, bro.
I know. I said I wouldn't though.
got men in the other room laughing. Yo,
That's crazy.
That's
She's
that's
Rihanna.
outlandish, bro. That's outlandish.
Yo.
No.
Cause it makes no sense. Like y'all come out of nowhere.
See, I'm telling you, like the memories just flooding back in. He's getting mad.
Yo.
Well, for future reference,
Yeah.
the one.
Don't Chris
I know.
Breezy nobody.
I'm not.
Learn to walk away.
I did walk away, bro. I did
Learn
walk
to
away.
walk
Yo,
away.
that's bad funny.
And don't even show them that you're mad. Just
I
like,
didn't. I walked away.
don't have your fists clenched. Like don't, you know what I'm saying? Just
Word, 'cause
walk
I
away.
know your fist
Don't
was
be
clenched. I know your fist was clenched.
Thumbs in.
Yeah.
Word. What you think, Amanda?
Like what Zay said, like, you know, the last podcast, the forbidden fruit.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Mm.
I mean that's
Forbidden fruits.
really all to it.
So how I feel about it, like, okay, is it why do I think they come out?
Yeah, why do you think like all cute people come out when you're like?
You know what it is? It's that your brain. Okay, like for example, it's like you buy a pair of shoes, right? And then as you're walking out the Foot Locker, you're like, okay. You walk into the Foot Locker, right? You're looking like, okay, do I want this? Do I want these shoes? No, I don't want these shoes. No, I want these shoes. Yeah. So you buy those shoes, and then you're walking out, but you're walking past all the shoes that you left, that you missed, that you skimmed over, that you didn't really see, and the ones that you look, you know what I'm saying, that you rejected. And then out of those many, you see like some fire kick. You're like, damn, like I could have got those. I'm gonna come back for you next time. You know. So it's like after you tie yourself down, I feel like you subconsciously think about the could have been with so many other people. And then, you know, yeah, that's why I feel like a lot of, like, all the cute people come out of hiding, you know, when you get in a relationship. Alright, then there's some people that are just attracted to taking energy.
Yeah.
Because like I know for example there's a lot of girls that like, and I've seen it too, I'm not making a generalization, I've seen it where like there's a lot of girls that like they like that taking energy. They like okay, you know, if I shoot my shot with this guy, regardless of if he's in a relationship or not, there's a chance I might get rejected, and that is hot, you know. So
that's crazy.
They want what they can't have, bro. They want what they can't have.
But that's human nature. We always want what we can't have.
That's very true.
That's
So,
crazy.
You know. I mean, that's what I think.
Nah, okay. I think the cute people, it's like what you said, like, you know, like it's like they want what they can't have, and like, you know, like once they have something, they immediately think like, oh, like, can I do better? You know, like, oh, like, you know, maybe there's something better like outside of this. So then they start looking at all these other people, and they start, you know, like, oh, like, oh, that person's cute, all that. You know, so it's just a matter of case of them like wanting to always like be one step ahead. You know. That brings me
to another question, right? So, who do you think thinks like that more? Do you think women or men think like that more, in terms of like for example, like they get into a relationship, or you get into a talking stage, like an exclusive talking stage, and then they think about, oh, like they're just doing better than what they have right now. Who do you think does that? Like, do you think guys care as much about doing better than their ex or doing better than the person they're talking to right now than girls do? Or is it like the opposite?
That's a good question.
Got him thinking.
Word. Men or women? You know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's just that, you know, like with women, they're almost always at competition with each other. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. Like,
you're not wrong.
Yeah, like there's always a competition. Like, say like you know, it's always like a competition. It's always like, you know, like, oh, I want to look the best. I want to have the best guy. All that. I'm not gonna lie. With guys, we just want to be happy. That's it. Happy and secure. That's basically it. But with women, it's a competition. Like, they just want to be like the best. Want to be at like the top one. You know. So I'm gonna have to say women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I agree with you, but for a different reason.
Go ahead, bro.
So like, what I'm about to say.
Trigger warning.
Disclaimer.
Trigger warning.
Disclaimer.
It might be outside of your thinking space.
Okay.
So
keep an open mind.
Hear me out. Right. So I feel like it's always in a woman's nature to like be like, I feel like they always they rank, right? So they're like, okay.
You're not wrong.
They're like, okay, so we got a guy who dressed nice but has a cracked personality. We have a guy who doesn't dress that nice but he don't look bad, you know, but he has a good personality.
Yeah.
And then we have a guy who just drip, good drip, and he has a banging personality, right? So you rank, right, based on like what they have. You're gonna try to like, you know, go for number one. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not wrong.
And that's not fair. Because that's not fair, because realistically what guys want in women, you can find it in any woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Cause before I would even think about what's going on inside your head, or like what's going on inside the person, like in terms of like personality, I'm looking at what I'm seeing. Right? And like, how do I explain this to say it in a way like, okay, I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but I'm just saying like, okay, like every girl's gonna have, you know, female features. Every girl's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So like, you're getting the same thing, which is why guys tend to like just settle, because it's just like, we're gonna get the same thing regardless. It might be a little different, varying from girl to girl. But for looking at it from the women's perspective, it's just like, although it's the same thing, you're getting it's the same thing, but it's different variations to it. You're not gonna sell it. It's not gonna be in your head to be like, all right, let me take this until it's like last resort. You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong. I agree with you. You're not wrong.
So that's why I feel like girls do that more. They're not much of like a settler type. They're trying to go for what they want.
I'm not the subtle type. I'm not. Sorry.
Nah, man.
Unless I
might
really
change.
have a
change
good
in 10
connection with the person, then that's gonna be different.
That might change in 10 years though.
I mean, I'm not saying it's changing, but
Nah, that might change in 10 years though because
it might. But I'm not the type to settle.
because okay, think about it, right? So in 10 years we're gonna be like what, 28, 29,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
We're all 19, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm 19. Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
20?
Okay, right. So 29, 30, right?
Yeah.
By that time, most people are gonna have their lives together, or they're gonna know what they want to do with their life. So
Yeah.
people are basically gonna be like 90% developed. So what you see is what you get, and you're gonna realize that not like that's gonna be like a minority. A majority of the people sometimes you don't even see. They don't have their stuff together. So like you're gonna have to just take what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like your value is gonna be a lot different in 10 years.
I mean, of course.
So I'm just saying though, because that's right now our decisions don't really matter because
Yeah.
like you know like we're barely even people yet. But that's something like in the future, like 10 years in the future, it's gonna be different. And I better not. I better not see
What?
you. I better not see you like just picture man like left and right. Like, I don't.
I'm not that type of
I
person.
don't
No.
want. Nah, man. Like, settle down. Get married. Do something, man.
Settle down. Settle down. You got anything to add to one?
No.
Nah?
No.
I said no. I'm not getting involved in this. Alright, so boom. Let me ask you this question then.
Yeah.
No.
Are they saying anything in the...
Like, they're just telling each other.
No.
Oh, they're having a little
We won't let them do their
conversation.
thing then.
Yeah,
Alright, so
let them
boom.
rock.
Let me ask you this question then.
Yeah.
Whose standards do you think are like, you know, too crazy, men or women?
Women's.
Women.
The women.
Women.
Because-
Go ahead, elaborate, my boy.
My
because
standards are
I
high,
feel
I'm not
like-
gonna lie.
We know.
we know.
Right.
We know.
My
No,
standards
because
are
I
high,
feel
I'm not
like
gonna
it's
lie.
okay. I feel like it's so easy for women to like be like standards, walls. You know what I'm saying? Because like, okay, well, guy, I don't. Well, I'm gonna be biased because I'm a guy, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's not much to a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Amanda, what's the face for?
Right.
It's not wrong. I mean-
There's not much to a guy, so like we're just looking for these like base things that you know you can find, and that's it. That's where our standards are gonna be. You know, then you have like your pet peeves, you have your like, you know, like your no-nos and stuff like that. But it's not as much as like women can set down. I feel like because they just have. I don't really know how to explain it. One of you guys might have a better explanation, or somebody in the chat might have a better explanation of it. But like, you just have this ability to just be like, no, like, nah, you know.
No.
I feel like it's because guys are more willing or are forced to settle more. That so because guys will take most things, will take most women.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Because guys will accept most women. Women have the majority to be like, because the women they're gonna be receiving an influx
Mhm.
of men. So they have the ability to be like, you know what? All right, so he can't be this short. So that knocks down like, you know, a good amount of people.
Mhm.
Then he can't, you know, like he can't like this food. He can't like, you know, and they just start
Food is crazy.
nitpicking at this point because it wouldn't even matter. There's always gonna be the next guy anyway.
Yo, Zay, is this hitting home, bro?
Huh?
He's getting real passionate about this topic.
I'm just saying this because
Like, do you feel like
The
they
heat is
ask for
just
too
going.
much?
Huh?
Like, do you feel like they ask for too much sometimes?
Well, okay, I wouldn't say all women ask for too much because there's some women that understand, you know. But depending on the upbringing, then yeah, they'll probably ask for more, you know, ask for more than a man can realistically provide, you know, at any given time. And it'd be the father's fault, but that's a different story.
That's
I'm just, that's a different conversation.
That's a whole different
ooh,
conversation.
word.
But
That's
what do
an
you call
episode
it?
on its own.
And I might even say that the father like raises them bad. It's just like the father, is
Watch
there to
it with
provide.
you.
And if the daughter, you know, the daughter's gonna have a soft spot. I know my daughter would have a soft spot in my heart. So if she asked me for something, I'm like, here you go.
Here.
So it's like, if those women are so used to getting what they want, because you know, because they were raised by their father that way, you know, just getting what they want, and not understanding like, yo, okay, like sometimes you're not gonna be able to get these things, sometimes you're not gonna be able, you know, like you have to understand. Then it'll be those women that are gonna be asking for too much. But if there's women that like, you know, understand, like if they come up, they have an upbringing and they come up to understand like, yo, you know, mom or dad's not gonna be able to provide this when I want it sometimes, so like I'm gonna have to stick through till that paycheck hit, you know.
Yeah.
Paycheck hit.
So yeah, but I don't know. What was like the main point?
It's just completely sidetracked.
Whose standards do you think are more outlandish?
Definitely women.
Then
Women's.
women's, yeah. Women's.
Let's get a female
Women's.
perspective. Why
Yeah.
you say women's, Amanda? Let's get
I
a
don't
female
know.
perspective.
It's just always been like that. Just like naturally, it's always been like that. Like I don't know. I can't really think of a main reason why. I guess is probably you want something you didn't have. You know, emotionally, because you know you don't want to deal with something you already deal with at home. So it's just like now I really gotta pick and choose who I want because I don't want that times two.
I get
That's
that.
my perspective on it. So
That's
I don't be
understandable.
picking, you know, like you off the roster if you're like 5'7". Like I'm not like that, but it's just like you know.
If he's 5'7", he's off the roster.
No, I'm not like that. You know.
Oh.
I'm not like that.
Okay.
Okay, name 5 no-nos. You have 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
You have 5 no-nos.
5
20
no-nos. Definitely, you can't be shorter than me.
Okay,
That's
one.
reasonable.
No, just 5 no-nos.
I don't
just
know.
like that.
Like,
Yeah.
just like off the bat, if I look at them and just know, like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hair. If they have
Okay.
bad hair, no. If they just what?
I'm keeping count.
Oh, that's 2, bro.
Oh, my fault.
That's
All
2.
right, 2.
How they dress.
Okay.
Damn. Off the bat, if I look at somebody, their face, obviously.
Okay.
They're ugly. They're ugly.
Okay.
That's the main 4. I don't know the 5th one. The way they walk. The way they walk.
So
is
the fact that
important.
you were able to do that in less than a minute is actually disgusting. because
What? How is that? Like you don't look at somebody like no.
guys don't do that.
Really?
No, for real.
That's crazy.
Not really, bro.
Bro, really?
yes.
Yeah.
Y'all lying. I don't believe it.
Like
I don't
I might be biased, but I feel like guys are more down to earth in certain like the no aspect. Like they'll probably find out the no-nos after they talk to the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I was to go based off of those, like, I'm not gonna lie, it wouldn't make sense to me as a guy because I wouldn't have the opportunity to talk to them, to meet them. But that could just be me.
Okay.
You know, like I don't know how it is for Dewan or Tyler, but that could just be me. You know, like
Okay.
I can't name like 3 no-nos off
But it's just like the walking thing it just gets me mad.
walking.
What you mean? By,
Like,
what do
I
you
don't
mean
know,
by that?
like people walk fine. You guys walk fine. Like I'm not over criticizing, but if they walk funny, it's just like I can't imagine myself
What's your
standing next
definition
to
of walking
Elaborate.
funny?
like it's just the feet wide out like that, the legs in, like it's just not right.
What if they can't control it?
Yeah.
Right.
Then
What if
that's their
what
problem?
if literally
but
everyone else is fine with it but you?
it's just
Like
I just can't see myself walking next to somebody whose feet are like that. It's just
That's like V shape.
just walking like
They
that. It's
they
just-
said you lying, bro.
they said I'm lying.
I did.
that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
like it
who's
makes no
he?
sense. Right
And
off
who's
the-
he? Elaborate, please.
Where you say he's lying. I
Yeah.
think that mean him.
No,
Okay,
because he's
who's lying?
he's
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
Who's lying? I mean, who's,
He's getting defensive.
I mean, who's saying that I'm lying?
Her friend.
Who?
Her friend.
Yeah, her
My
friend.
friend.
All right, bet. Let me. Okay, describe her. Describe her. And then I'm gonna try to name like no-nos off her. Just describe her.
White Dominican, short,
Okay.
and like.
Remember,
curly
this
hair.
is a school podcast.
Oh
He don't care.
What's the no-nos? What's the
no, I
What's the
need you to describe her.
as in personality wise?
Yeah, like just describe her.
Hot-headed.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, she's just her.
What's her style like?
Her style?
Yeah, like what she wears.
She likes leggings. Just
Okay.
like regular. She's a regular person. I don't know how to describe
He's
her.
making a list in his head right now.
So, the picture that I'm drawing for myself right now.
Okay.
Let's see. No. How does she walk?
Pretty normal. Pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
Yo, it's
That's-
just
It's
sass,
just-
bro.
That's pretty. That's pretty.
It's just the walking thing is
So-
such an ick. It really bothers me. Like, you can't walk right. Like, that's like come on.
So the gif that I'm like making in my head right now of like her like walking on her little style, whatever.
Yeah, no.
And what is her hair like? What is does her hair
It's
look
like
nice?
it's
In terms of,
loose
like-
curls.
I'm saying does it look healthy? Like does
Yeah,
it look like she takes care of her
yeah.
hair? It's like, okay, yeah. So
That's a clip for you, whoever it is.
I
He
don't-
really can. He really cannot think of anything right now. He's thinking so hard.
I can't really think of anything like that.
Damn.
Like any no-nos, you know? So I'm not lying. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm actually trying. I'm trying to find something wrong with you and I can't. So please get off me.
Oh,
He
wow.
said, please get off.
Actually, what's her Instagram?
Are you sure it's her that's saying all that stuff,
Nah, for
or
real.
is it the guy? Oh yeah, it is.
It's her? Okay,
You're
what
gonna
is
put
it?
her
He's
on
gonna
the
he's gonna need
spot.
that Instagram after this.
Just join.
We gotta talk. Well, not really, but like I'm just trying to.
He said, I need to elaborate real quick.
Yeah. Oh, my fault.
Wow. Oh.
Oh,
Damn.
for podcast listeners, she's showing them.
The picture is
He's
crazy.
taking a picture.
Cause
I'm sorry.
I gotta go to the notes. Here.
Oh, good luck.
Situationships.
I was put on the
Oh
spot.
yeah, boom. So wait,
Situation.
situationships. So what about situationships? Like what?
boundaries.
Such a waste of time.
Like about what you mean? It's a waste of time.
Situationships.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Such a waste of time. I don't have the energy for that.
Yo, she put your name in all caps.
She did. I'm really sorry. I was put on the spot, you know.
So boom, situationships. What's your opinion on situationships, Amanda?
I don't know. I mean, never been in one, so I can't really say much. But
Mm.
just always, I don't know. From what I've seen, I mean, I don't know. Just
Pointless.
it's pointless.
Waste of time.
Unless you want it. I mean, that's you. That's you. But that's not me.
What's the situation?
I value my time.
depends on the
I really
situation,
do.
right?
It's like my love language. Okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
my fault.
No, no,
I didn't even
so
hear you. Yeah.
That's a situation, right?
Mm.
Like you're talking to a girl, like she sees you like always flirting with like other girls right in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's she gonna do? Or what you gonna do about it? Cause she's mad at you, but you don't know. But you're acting like you stupid, and you don't know why.
That makes I don't know.
What?
Because you have to establish like if we're talking,
But not acting
is it
like-
okay
No,
to talk to
I'm
other
saying-
people?
I'm saying like, what's the situation in which this was like created? You know, like what happened?
Come on.
Like,
So, bro, the girl, like she's messing with you, right?
Mhm.
But you kind of slow, you don't know it. So like she sees you talking to other girls.
Or like she's
That's what
trying to
I'm
get with
So
you.
you in a
but don't
situation
know.
without even
But
knowing you're
yeah.
in a
exactly.
situation.
No.
Yeah.
That makes no, that's
okay,
not.
let me set one up, right?
No.
So both of y'all, okay, say for example, both of y'all relationships aren't, you know, this it's not, it's going through a rough patch right now, right? And y'all happen to see each other in KP, right?
I'm weak.
So y'all walking past each other, you're like, you know what, my relationship, they're not worth it anyway, so let's just, you know, let's make a new friend. You talk. Y'all end up fake bonding or whatever. Next thing you know, y'all linking. You know, going out. You know, you're trying not to disrespect your relationship, but it's the forbidden fruit. It's catching on.
The forbidden fruit.
You know?
Forbidden fruit.
So that's a
Put that on a
situationship.
t-shirt.
Is that? Do you? What was the actual question about the situationship?
It was
or-
just
It was just
situation.
situationships
And
in
the
general.
boundaries.
Is that
And
some-
boundaries. Yeah.
Okay, is that something that you guys would encourage?
No.
A
No.
situationship?
No.
Yeah,
No.
like given like the scenario.
Fluky cheating.
Nah.
Like I'm not gonna lie.
That's
That's
the
high key
scenario.
cheating.
That's kind of
That's
cheating.
high key cheating. They
That is high
they
key
said it's a waste of
That's-
time.
waste of time. They saying it's
It's
a waste of time. Situationships
Exactly.
are a waste
It's such a
of
waste
time.
of time. Like, why is that happening to begin with? Unless you
Right.
want it that way, but don't be heartbroken when stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
When stuff goes bad, don't get upset when stuff goes
Exactly.
bad. because you want to be in the situationship, so that's all you.
Don't
You know what
don't
I'm
start
saying?
crying. Don't start crying. Mm-mm.
Exactly. All right, so boom, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna switch it up.
Mm.
We're gonna switch it up because we talking about relationships for a while.
Yeah.
So, let's switch it up. What we talking about? Oh, boom. So, in your opinion, do you think this generation is soft or getting soft? Like, you think it's getting soft or you think it's just fine?
I think it's just fine.
Yeah.
I just think now people are more understanding. But there's other people who, you
Like
know,
the old.
I just think the only issue is that everyone is trying to please other people and nobody really have, you know, I don't care too much for other people's opinions. Unless, you know, if it doesn't affect me at the end of the day, I don't really mind much unless it's a conversation. But yeah, if they're offended by some little thing I said, I'm sorry, but I said what I said. Like, it's not gonna change. So I just think it's all right. But obviously there was, you know, there's internet now, so you know more people's opinions and stuff like that. Because back then they didn't have that. So how
That's
could they
also
really
my
say
bad.
that our generation is soft if we don't really know what the other generation be talking about?
That's true.
So
You know what I think it is? This generation just don't care.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They don't
the
care.
thing. They don't
I have
care.
a perfect example. Say something like, something crazy happens in the news, like, oh, like, God forbid, but like, say like, oh, you know, like World War III starting. You know how many memes you're gonna see about World War III?
Man, at TikTok.
The amount of TikToks, Twitter's gonna have a
And you know
blast.
what? I'm gonna be laughing.
And you're gonna be laughing because
I'm
this
gonna be
generation
laughing.
don't care. Like, I'm telling you, like, the worst possible thing could happen, and you'll see a meme about it literally in 20 minutes.
Bro,
Not
the-
even.
the
Not
English,
even.
The Queen.
The
Bro,
Queen's that's
The
a perfect
queen,
example.
bro.
They
All the
violated.
memes had me weak.
Literally, I saw it. The article, it said the Queen died. I went straight to TikTok. They was like, mad. Someone already made a diss track. Somebody made a diss track to the Queen. I'm like, it hasn't even been 20 minutes yet, and you already made a diss
Bro,
track.
like,
That's
she
not
just
crazy.
passed.
They was
Chill
ready.
out.
She
It was
just
ready.
passed. That's not crazy.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I contribute to that because me and my friends were like, we were just like throwing around bets like, okay, like she's just getting mad, like she's not dying. So we figured she was gonna die, like, you know, like 100 was gonna be the max.
Yeah.
So we were like, you know what? How much you wanna bet she's gonna die at this age?
Yo.
Yo,
That's
Betting
dark.
on her life is crazy.
bet on life
dark,
is
bro.
crazy.
Betting on her life.
I'm not gonna lie, I lost. I lost out on
On a
few-
good bet.
a few bucks. You know?
What's a few, bro?
Huh?
Bro, how much?
How
Like,
much
how
is
much did you lose?
I can't disclose the amount. But it was a few bucks. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't nothing serious. But wait, can I actually just answer, since I'm talking?
Go ahead, bro.
All right, cool. So I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like this generation is soft because I don't know. I feel like, well, I guess they're softer, but not as soft. Like Amanda said, like we're able to understand people, but I think we're too worried about like what we're saying
Yeah.
and how we're saying it. Like, for example, our parents and then our grandparents, they used to just say things and people used to just take it for what they said. They
That's
wouldn't
true.
read into it. They wouldn't draw conclusions, jump to conclusions, nothing. They would just take it for what they said. That's how conversations went for them. And now it's like, what do you call it? I can't say something because, like, right now, because some people might take it like backhanded. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, sometimes even now, like, I have to preface something saying, like, you know, I might hurt feelings. I might be saying something out of somebody's. Like, I shouldn't have to say that.
No, you shouldn't.
You
You
know
gotta
what
be
I'm saying?
cautious.
But at
You're a
the
good
same,
person. I don't even be saying that.
right? I just at the.
If you don't care, you can't really get canceled.
But at
Let's
the-
be real.
That's what I said all
right,
the time.
right.
If you
That's-
don't
you're
care,
right.
you
It's
can't
actually a
get
fact.
canceled.
If you don't
If
care,
you don't care,
they
like
can't
this,
cancel
if
you.
it doesn't affect you, it doesn't affect you.
But
They're
I
just
mean,
gonna have to rock with that.
It's one thing to not care, but it's also another thing to, like, be confident in what you're saying.
Oh yeah, most
Because I know,
definitely.
right? Because I know, like, yeah, I would say, like, you know, what I want to say is gonna, like, be outside of what you think, or probably be outside what you think, but, like, I'm not gonna take it back after I said it. You know what I'm saying? It's being recorded. Like, I can't take it back.
Yeah.
Like, there's evidence. That I said it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just say it. So, like, I don't know. I feel like now, it really depends. It depends, like, person to person as well on how soft they are, because they've probably been through stuff. So their mind is just gonna be like their mind's gonna be like extra volatile, so you have to like walk on eggshells with those people.
And I don't like that. Like, I'm
But
not walking eggshells. No.
Other than that, like, you know, just find your group. You know, talk to them the way you want to talk to them, and
Yeah.
that's it. Like,
Simple.
yeah.
Simple as that.
Simple.
But compared to like our parents and stuff, they used to. I feel like they went through it.
No, they did.
I feel like they really went through it.
Bro,
Like,
Yeah,
no
they
phone, no
definitely-
internet.
not even that.
Internet.
Like people was
No.
coming for their life. It
Nah.
was just face to face, just like going at
Nah,
it.
for real.
Used to be up for real,
You know?
bro.
Yep.
And I low-key respect that though, because it's like you didn't have internet to like just shoot a text and be like, yo, like,
Hey, what's
I
up?
don't.
we got
I don't-
beef,
I
nah.
like- right, exactly. Like you have to say it.
They
like,
really
face
caught
to
you
face.
lacking on the street. It's like, nah. You're like, what's up? All of that. So boom, this next topic kind of bleeds into what we were talking about before with like situationships and stuff.
Okay.
And it's why do you think people like toxic relationships?
Oh.
It's fun.
Okay.
That's-
What do you mean?
Huh?
That's
fun.
fun.
It's not fun.
What you mean?
It's
I'm
not
lying.
fun. No.
Oh, I was about to say what you mean.
No, you are not. No, you are
So I
not.
am.
That came from the soul. I'm
No,
not
it's
gonna
not.
lie.
What's your
Kinda
truthful?
did.
What's your truthful answer then?
Huh? I don't have one.
You
I've
don't know
never
why
been
people-
there. Well,
Never been in a toxic relationship?
not really.
But even though you've never
But
been in one,
not
like, why do you
really.
think some people might like it?
Because they like the challenge. They
What do
like
you
a
mean?
challenge.
You can still challenge your significant other without it
No,
being difficult.
like, there's certain people who like to just,
Certain people are just
That's
built.
just like
No,
being
different.
difficult.
yeah.
God built them weirdly, you know. I don't.
No.
Like, I don't. Just,
There was an error.
like
you got
me,
a hot
I
head
don't.
and
I don't get
another
why
hot
people
head.
like toxic relationships.
I don't get it either.
Cause like it's not even just a matter of fact of like loads and stuff. It's a lot of work,
Exactly.
It is.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
and I'm really lazy. So like a toxic relationship, like I'm just gonna give up. Cause like I'm not being in no toxic relationship. Like that's
Right.
dead. You know.
Toxic relationship. I feel like what it is just that. I feel like a toxic relationship is based off of either, like one, it could just be like, it could be that one person was just so good at manipulating the other person that they think that they can't get out of it,
Mm.
Mm.
and then it's just this like for example, and it could also be based off of what like where the toxic, what? Alright, so it could be based off of like where the toxic started. So like for example, it could be the beginning of the relationship. So like say for example,
They're mad,
Tyler-
calm.
Saga, you're gonna have to be a girl so I can explain. Are you okay with this?
Just this one time.
Okay, cool. So say for example,
I'm
Ty-
gonna swing back.
Taisha is my girlfriend. I would never date nobody named Taisha. I'm joking.
Let me say pause on all this right now before you do
Pause.
anything. Pause on all
Pause.
this right now.
Right? So say for example, what do you call it? Taisha's my friend.
Oh, you can't think of a girl.
My
nigga.
friend, and he's like, okay.
Like, say, no, a regular girl.
The
nigga.
one time I don't got my wig, bro.
Yo,
I'm
Tyler
telling you.
is just like sitting
The
there.
one time I
just
don't
like,
got my
oh.
wig.
Okay, right?
I have to close my eyes.
Alright. You might imagine too much. So,
That's a fact. I'm feeling.
Alright. So, say for example, you're in a tough place right now. You know, bank account looking scary, and I'm doing good for myself. And like, you know what? I'm gonna help you out. And in this time period of me helping you out, get back on your feet, you know, get back balanced or whatever, you know, I catch feelings, you catch feelings, or what? Yeah. So then, you
You
know,
could've just used Amanda.
That's what I'm saying.
nah. Cause that's bro. So.
You said that's bro?
But he's
Wait a
bro.
minute.
He's bro too.
What the
He's bro too.
That's bro. So like, okay, so yeah, over that time period, you know, we get together, whatever, and then we start getting into issues, and then what do you call it? Throughout that time period of us like getting to know each other, it's always been me helping you, me helping you, me helping you. So subconsciously, you'll be
It's okay.
thinking like, okay, like this person helped me, you know, like this person's always been giving me stuff. I don't have it. I didn't have much without this person. And then sometimes we get in heated arguments, and I'm saying, yo, like you wasn't gonna be here if it wasn't for me, you know. So then it's toxicity where like,
I'm listening, but he's like, his face
He's in
is not
disbelief.
funny.
I'm looking at him too. That's all. So like, okay, let me get through this. Yeah, so it's like you wouldn't be here without me, and then we bickering back and forth, and then you finally get the strength to leave. And then, I'm like, yo, come on, like, let's go out to dinner, let's eat somewhere nice or whatever. And you're like, all right.
He's tearing up.
Yeah. you're like, all right, cool, fine.
You good, bro?
Yeah, all right, cool, fine. We go out to dinner, go back to my place. I lay down, and then he caught that one. So then, and then after that, we talking like, are we cool now? Mm-hmm. And you're like, yeah, all right. So then we thug it out for like 2 more months, and it's the same thing. It's the same cycle. So I feel like it really depends on. I say that all to say that like it depends on like how it started.
Oh, they said it should be shorter.
It should be shorter.
Your story.
All right, so TLDR, basically
TLDR.
beginning relationship. I have the power. I have most of the power and the resources. He doesn't. I help him. And then, what do you call it? Because of that, I have it in my head, like, this power dynamic is in my favor. And we're bickering over that. He has that in his head as well. So then he always keeps coming back because it's built into his mind that, like, I have the power, Does that make sense? It's like, you can get something from the other person, mm-hmm. which is why you don't necessarily want to leave, even though getting that thing results in you dealing with the consequences. So that's why I feel like people go back to toxic relationships. Like, it might be it might be just how they make you feel. It might be the experiences. It might be, where y'all go, like, good memories and stuff like that. And you think you're gonna get that every time you go back, but like, it starts all like that and it ends up terrible. So
I get you though.
Using Amanda as an example next time, bro. I'm saying that
tearing up
right now.
Tearing up.
I was trying not to laugh.
That really affected you, huh?
Yo. But nah.
I'm still gonna use you as an example.
Nah, I know you are. I know you are. But I wanna ask a question. This is a fun question.
Okay.
I was gonna ask it.
Yes.
Like, okay, like 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is or was the worst music artist?
Oh.
Like the worst music artist of 2022.
Oh.
Damn.
I gotta think. Why you have to do that?
I don't know. Alessia Banks. Alessia Banks.
Who?
Some girl that she starts drama.
Ice Spice.
Careful, bro. We might have some
Careful.
fans.
She's not the worst artist. There's been worse out there. You can't. Okay. Her talent is not there, but the music is catchy. You cannot ignore it. If it's catchy,
You listen to Ice Spice?
Huh? No, it's kind of catchy.
So you listen to Ice Spice?
No, I don't listen to her. I've never played a full song. Never played a full song, but that one segment is catchy, so you can't say that she's the worst one.
One segment.
But you cannot say she's the worst artist because a bad artist is a bad artist.
Name me 3 Ice Spice songs.
I can't.
They said Kanye.
Kanye is the worst artist of 2022?
Nah, see, I'm gonna have to disagree. That's crazy.
Who said Kanye?
You say?
Who said Kanye?
I don't want to say their name.
Oh.
He's like, I want you to tell me who said Kanye.
I want to say their name, bro.
You don't want to say their name? Okay, so the person who said Kanye, I want you to say why you think they're the worst.
Where?
artist.
Say why?
He says kind of the dumb stuff he says.
Because the dumb things he says? Okay, so what goes on inside
And he's a sellout.
What goes on inside what goes on inside the studio is different from what happens outside the studio.
Exactly. You gotta separate the two.
Because he can have his skills and put together a good song, get good features and all that, and still make mad bread off of it. But his life situation,
they come after him now.
What's going on inside of his head?
As they should. As they should.
That has nothing.
Attack him.
Attack who, Zay?
No, the person that said it.
No, the person that said it.
Yeah,
He deserved that.
Get him.
People
Get
love
him.
Get him.
Get him. Get him.
Okay, right. Because at the end of the day, like everybody goes through stuff, But like, say for example, everybody goes through stuff. But if I'm good at math, I'm still gonna be good at math regardless of if I'm level-headed or if, if somebody's putting me through some mental challenges, you know. So, yeah, like going back to Kanye, he's definitely not a trash artist.
No, he's not.
Not at all.
I'm gonna have to highly disagree on his point.
I feel like to a certain degree we don't deserve Kanye. Not gonna lie.
No,
To a certain degree,
not really.
don't deserve Kanye. Nah.
He's kind of tweaking now, but his
Right.
music has always been good.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
You know who I
Wait.
think the worst artist 2022 is?
Mm.
Who?
Brit Barbie. And I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
why.
Oh, yeah.
But she's
I'ma
not
tell you
really an
why.
artist. Like, she's a fake one.
It was
you know?
TikTok that made her
It was
famous.
TikTok that made her famous.
She's actually an artist, or
Yeah,
she just
yeah.
like.
She still
Yeah,
makes
she-
music.
yes.
She's
Oh,
well,
that's
I
embarrassing.
say still makes music. She's still trying to make
I've
music.
blocked her. I've said not interested.
The amount of times I pressed not interested on TikTok
That's
just
why-
just for
that's
this
why I
girl
send
keep
it to
on
the group
popping
chat
back
every
up.
single time.
Yeah, you the problem.
Word, you're the reason why it keeps on popping up on my feed
That's
page.
good. I'm gonna
That's
repost
good.
it, just so it could be on your feed and send it in the chat. Yeah.
That's not crazy. that's not crazy. No, I say that because like I want listen, whoever's in the comment section, if you could find me 2 people on this planet that bump Brit Barbie like it's religious,
You're not okay.
then I'll change
Like
I'll
it's
change my
religious.
I'll change my answer then. But until you find those 2 people, I'm saying Brit Barbie. No, bro.
Bro, the same dude said R. Kelly went through stuff.
Huh?
Hold on.
Wait,
Oh.
you know what?
R.
Okay,
Kelly?
That's different because I can't exactly defend him.
No,
But-
you can't. But his music is still good.
Exactly.
His music is still good.
Exactly.
Listen, I don't agree with anything R. Kelly did, but I
believe
believe I can fly.
At the
Wait,
end
did
of
you
the
say
day, I
who you
guess.
No,
think?
I didn't.
All right, go ahead. Who you think the worst
So-
artist is?
Shoot, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really listen to that many terrible artists. I haven't heard any terrible artists like recently, so I
good.
can't really tell you.
That means your ears are clean.
Right.
Right. But what do you call it? I'm gonna say, as of right now, I'm gonna say Ice Spice only because there was a chance that she could just be like a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
One
So-
verse, not even hit.
One
One
verse,
verse,
one
wonder,
verse.
bro.
Like a one,
One
verse,
verse.
one phrase, one line, one bar. Like it's
And then just goes to twerking.
the probability of that is gonna be so high, and like you know what, like she's probably just not even that good. She probably just happened to sound good on the beat for like one section, and that's it. You know, but I'm not saying she's a bad artist at all. She could have more skills. She's just not showing it.
She from the Bronx.
So
Did you not hear the beat of her last?
Oh
song,
yeah,
bro?
she had the
The
Scooby Doo
Scooby-
stuff.
Scooby Doo beat.
Yo,
You didn't hear?
You never
No,
heard it?
No, I don't listen to Ice Spice.
but
Oh,
me
no,
either.
neither do I.
Bro, I watched Kai Sinat. He was.
Oh yeah.
That was.
Oh,
Nah,
no,
that was
no,
mad
No, when he was
funny.
running all over the room.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Like,
I don't be on the internet like that. So
Like I'm telling you,
It's YouTube.
bro,
like-
I don't be.
Damn.
That's not what YouTube gives me. You want to know what someone recommended? Like detail and like clean and dirty cars and just like Overwatch and like other game stuff. That's it
Oh.
really. I don't see anything about like streamers or anything like that. Like
Game, you missing out, bro.
I'm pure.
Yeah.
You're missing
Kai
out.
Sinat is
Sure.
goated.
Word.
Kai is mad funny.
I mean I know Carson is good. I used to watch stuff like that, but like you know I fell off.
You know what else it
I
is?
see it when I see it.
Like
Word.
say off chance you go to an Ice Spice concert.
Absolutely not.
Never that.
Like-
never
Who's
that.
paying for that?
But even
I
like the
mean,
people that do,
is it free?
Word.
I mean
Let's say the concert is free.
at this point it should. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like I'm not like.
Shit.
Oh, I have an actual other answer to it.
Hey,
Uh,
after you
Coi
said that,
Leray.
they- Oh, yo, what you mean, yo, bro?
Because okay, she had a
she
period,
got some hits, bro.
but she had a period of time where like she
Coi
just
Leray. Her song just top five.
she had a period of time where she was just a weak feature
Bro, she's in
for this-
2K.
for this. Okay,
Oh, I'm not talking about. I don't care about
He
that.
said,
But like,
okay.
but like,
like she was a weak feature that low.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
freestyle was bad.
So
I love my brother.
she's not like
My brother, me.
Yeah.
right. Exactly. I'm like, she's not. I don't know. I feel like it took her really long to like for people to actually take her serious in terms of her music, and then when she started like putting out like, I think she had like 3 songs that were like consistently good, and then after that, they were just like it was just random. Like one would be like you'd have like 3 like trash songs and then 1 good song, and then you bump that for a little bit, get tired, and then you know it would just go like that. So I feel like compared to the rappers and the singers that I listen to,
She not it.
she's not.
it.
I don't listen to her either.
I do that when I'm bored.
We gonna switch it then. Who do you think the best artist of 2020?
That's so
Uzi.
hard.
That's really
oh,
hard.
Uzi is always,
That's
you
actually,
know.
that's really hard.
Uzi, Lil Baby.
I'm saying Uzi because
I
that
love
Red and
Uzi.
White EP I listen to it like it's religious.
Uzi, Lil Baby, Sleepy, Chef, A Boogie.
Mm.
A Boogie.
Why you said A Boogie like that?
Like, don't get me wrong, he's good, but the best, I wouldn't say that.
Who do you think the best is?
I
Other than
don't
Uzi.
have a best one. It's whatever I listen to, whatever I like. I don't really care that much over who's the best or not because my best is gonna be different than everyone else.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
That's
So I don't really care. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but your opinion's still valid. Like, who's your personal, like your favorite artist listen to throughout the year? Like, who was it?
Definitely, I do like underrated artists. Like
Yeah.
the artist I'm gonna mention is not, but I do
No.
like this artist named Rennie. His
Rennie?
stuff is really good. It's R&B, and just really him. Like his music is really good. I listen to his stuff religiously.
Rennie.
Yeah, R&B.
Oh, Brian,
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson
Oh, yeah,
Tiller
he's
does
good
go
too.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't really have like favorite one, like the best one, because they're all good.
I remember over the summer, I just used to, I was bumping Giveon over the summer.
Oh,
Same.
Right, yo.
of course.
Yeah.
His concert was so much fun too.
Because I remember, it was one video in particular, when he was performing, man had a glass in his hand. That was the first time I ever seen that. Somebody literally drinking while they're
We got a
performing.
minute. We got a minute left on the line.
Damn, it already
Got
started.
man
It
left on the
started. It already started playing.
Oh, we started the music.
Oh snap!
Yo.
Oh, it's on
Oh,
your part,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pause that.
We got a minute left on this.
We have 2 minutes here.
What in the blasphemy? Like, yo, I was talking and the music just started playing. Like, did I say you could play, bro?
You gonna be alright though.
Yeah, no, that's. I didn't even notice that.
All right, so since we got 2 minutes, I guess we should wrap up then. All
Yeah.
right, thank you for listening to episode 3.
Yo, say, I'm not gonna
Uh-huh.
cap. The dude said you talking like a Kanye fanboy.
I sound like I'm a Kanye fanboy.
Yo, say your stuff in a minute. Hurry up.
Where in a minute, go crazy.
They coming at you.
Say
Honestly,
your stuff in a minute. Hurry up.
yo, if you go here, see me in person. Like, I'm not even laughing right now.
Nah, he's not. He's not.
He's serious. He said, "See me." He said, "I want to speak to you respectfully."
Nah, bro, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. But honestly, like Kanye's just good.
No, he is good.
Kanye-
You can't
He's just
deny
really
that.
talented.
Kanye is good. I
You
will
can't
always
deny
bump a
that,
Kanye. Heartless, a Kanye West.
Name
know that song?
somebody. Name somebody that can produce just as good as they can rap.
Yup.
He
That's
said no
very
beef
true.
now.
Name 5.
No beef.
Name
He said
5.
no beef
Nah,
now.
he want no
name,
beef.
Name
No
5.
beef. Because
No
he's
beef.
wrong. Because he's wrong.
Name 5 artists right now.
Name
Come on,
five.
hurry up. We got 30 seconds.
We got
Come
30
on,
seconds.
come
Name
on.
some artists,
Type
bro.
it up
Type it.
right now.
Type next
Stress,
one,
bro. You're stressed. I can
Come on.
I can name probably like 1, 2, and I'm not even gonna give those to you because like nah, but
Not valid.
20
Not
seconds.
bad at all.
20
20
seconds.
seconds.
Come on.
If not got 10 seconds, so I'm gonna start wrapping up, my boy. Come on.
10 seconds, you're cut off.
I'm waiting to see a response. I'm still seeing those 3 emojis right
5,
Come on.
4,
3.
3.
Oh.
there.
Alright, so it just cut up. It just cut up. It just cut
Nah, why
off
did
the.
it pause on your face like that?
Alright, so boom. So thank you for listening to episode 3.
Why is it frozen, bro?
For podcast listeners, they just cut our
Yo.
Instagram feed while we was pressing somebody in the comments, yo. Alright, so thank you for listening to episode
So
3.
embarrassing.
Remember to follow us on Instagram at ABU Podcast. Remember to follow SFC Radio. If you want to catch this episode, later on, it's gonna be on the Brooklyn Finest TV YouTube channel. Remember to tap into that. We're live every Thursday, 3 to 4. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.